Jeremiah 29:11. We all know that verse. We all recite it. My struggle with that verse is not that I don't believe that God has plans for my life. It's more so that I don't really like the packaging that those plans come into, if I'm being honest. That's my struggle. In other words, if I were to pick a plan for myself, I would have chosen something else. Being honest. And so at times I struggle a lot when it comes to my faith and walking into the plans that God has for me. But I think of Joseph, the son of Jacob, who as a young man, probably a teenager, was given dreams of what his future was going to be. And what followed was a series of increasing captivity, from being thrown in an empty well by his older brothers to being sold to slave merchants, and those slave merchants to sell him to Potiphar, an Egyptian, to become a slave and servant in his house, and then to be falsely accused by Potiphar's wife and thrown unrighteously in jail for a long time, to be forgotten in jail. Joseph's life would not seem that the plans that God had shown him as a young man were actually real and coming true. But actually what happened was that was all part of the plan. Because in the end, God brought Joseph to the expected end, the end that God had predicted all along. So I guess this is just more so an encouragement and reminder for me that God does have a plan. And the package right now, so far, may not look like it's going to bring an expected end. But for me, for you, to trust that God will bring us to an expected end, regardless of the package.